Time is the only asset billionaires can't buy more of, and yet they use it completely differently than everyone else. This isn't about waking up at 5 a.m. It is not about using Pomodoro timers or productivity hacks. It is about strategy of time, how the ultra wealthy engineer, leverage, control, and decades of advantage by using time as a capital asset. Now, for most people, time is something they trade for money. For billionaires, time is capital. It is an input they invest with compounding intent. And this is the key shift. The poor will spend money to survive. The middle class trade time for money. The rich use time to make more money. The billionaires architect systems that own time forever. They think in decades, build for continuity, and always ask, does this scale beyond my personal time? Now, let's break down the 5 ways billionaires use time differently, not by hustling more, but by architecting smarter. First, they compound in decades, not days. Billionaires don't chase wins by Friday. They build multi-decade timelines, allowing them to withstand volatility and optimize over time. Think 20-year fund horizons, 50-year trust, century scale plans. Two, they buy time and then multiply it. They pay top dollar for operators, advisors, legal minds, and handlers, not to do tasks, but to unlock time sovereignty. Hiring isn't outsourcing, it is multiplying yourself into rooms you will never have to enter. Three, they operate in time blocks, not task list. Their day is divided into deep thought, leverage deployment, power proximity, that is relationships, recovery, and recalibration. No billionaire is time starved. They are priority sovereign. Four, they anchor time around deal flow, not task. They don't wake up to to-do list. They wake up to deal velocity, capital conversations, and policy signals. Their calendar isn't optimized for doing more. It is optimized for creating more leverage. Five, they use time to build machines, systems, operating companies, repeatable capital strategies, media assets. Each one removes a reliance on their personal present. They don't manage time, they build engines that free them from it. The real flex here isn't being busy, it is being non reactive. It is having time to think, reframe, and move upstream. The framework here is time allocation versus time activation. Allocation is what is on your calendar, activation is what causes future leverage, income, and influence. Most people allocate 40 years a week. Billionaires activate leverage that pays for decades. Now, this is a billionaire time allocation example. 20% for thought and solitude, 30% high leverage capital conversations, 25% for relationship design, not networking, actual alliance building, 15% for recovery and energy design, and 10% for governance, that is board internal operators. If you outthink someone's timeline, you outplay them automatically. An example, politicians think in 2 to 4 year cycles, CEOs think in 1 to 2 year quarters. Billionaires often play the 10 to 50 year game. When you think in longer horizons, you see opportunity in chaos, patience in downturns, and you attract capital that seeks permanence, not just returns. Now, to use time like a billionaire, you need clarity, systems, and mental altitude. Start here. Audit your calendar. What are you doing that has zero leverage? Eliminate reactive scheduling. No meetings that don't drive future value. Design weekly time like you would design an asset portfolio. Automate and delegate 80% of your weekly operational drag. Protect thinking time as aggressively as you would money. Time is not just a tool, it is a mirror. It reflects your seriousness, your clarity, your future. The average person measures time in hours. The wealthy measure it in outcomes. Billionaires, they shape time like architects, bending it into systems that last beyond them. This isn't about working harder, it is about thinking longer. And if you can change how you use time, you can change your destiny. Because until you own your time, you don't really own anything. As always, subscribe for more.